Well, hey guys, it's Saturday morning, about 9:30, Southern California, August 29th, I believe, and I'm heading up on what I hope to be a spectacular ride that I don't believe has ever been possible to do before the Sherman has existed. It's going to be an 80 to 90 mile ride in the mountains, one big giant loop, and I'm really excited for it. I'll give you more details as I continue, but if you can see behind me is a rider. I just bumped into him. His name's Oliver, and a new rider. I guess only I think he said 100 to 200 miles of riding so far. He's got a Nikola Plus. He's just going to join me for a little bit. I suggested he join my local Telegram group, so it's fun. He knew me. So I'll have a companion here for a few miles. But yeah, this is going to be a great ride. I'm going to be first leg is about 30 miles up to Highway 2, which is the Angeles Crest Highway, which is a very scenic highway in Southern California. And probably take me maybe a couple hours to get up there, and then I'll see how my battery status is looking for the rest of the road trip. Alright, I will talk to you in a little while. So I pulled off, just wanted to introduce you to Oliver.
Hey guys.
And it's so funny bumping into him. And you've only been riding for?
I think a month, probably less than a month.
Less than a month.
I have like 120 miles in my Nikola Plus.
Amazing. And he picked a good wheel, his first wheel, a Nikola Plus. Great wheel, right?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So you're really enjoying the.
Definitely.
You're starting to get addicted to it.
Oh yeah, I don't think I can go past a day without riding, just even a little bit. You know what I mean?
We've all been there, right, guys? So, like I said, I'm doing my epic 80 to 90 mile ride today, and he's going to join me for. Well, we'll see how long he goes,
yeah,
but
let's see.
He could go maybe 30 miles. It's definitely, the wheel has no problem. His legs might give out on him though.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. So, all right. Nice meeting you.
See ya.
All right. Well, I'm about 15 miles into the ride. It's just been a steady climb. We'll be climbing continuously for about 6,000 feet, going between 18 and 20 miles an hour. I have an 85% battery at this point, so I think that's looking good. I think if I get up to the top of the first ridge here at over 50%, I think I'll be good to go for the whole 80 miles. You see Oliver behind me. He's still hanging in there. He's going to go up to I think he's going to go up to Highway 2 with me, probably 30 miles. And of course he's going to have to go 30 miles back. So he's going to have a fun day, but probably a memorable day. I can imagine when I was started. What a difference. He's just starting, he's got a Nikola Plus. Amazing wheel compared to when I started. And the idea of going on a 25-mile ride was pretty spectacular when I was beginning. So yeah, it's good. His legs are hanging in there apparently. All right, I will talk to you when I get up to the first top section, Highway 2 probably, which will be another 15 miles from here. 6,500 feet, I think. So Oliver has been sticking with me. He probably wishes he hasn't bumped into me. He said his longest ride to date's been about 12 miles, and we're into about 26 miles right now.
Wow.
And he's got to go back. So he's going to be about a 60-mile ride today.
Is there an Uber around here?
Yeah, no Ubers, no cell phone, no nothing. And of course he told his wife that he was going to just take a short ride. And 3 hours later he's going to be back.
I hope she doesn't watch this.
Yeah, he's going to be in the dog cage tonight. But fortunately there's a lot of regenerative energy going back, so half the ride back, about 15 miles, won't cost him any battery capacity. So you should make it home okay. I'm at about 60% battery right now, and we're about getting up towards 6,000 feet now.
Great.
Incredible views though, huh?
The view is amazing. I can't even believe it.
And this is what you can do with your wheel.
Right?
Yeah. Alright guys, I've made it to the peak. 6,000 feet of climbing and 30 miles, and I'm right about 50% battery. Looks like about 89 volts, thereabouts. A little higher than 50%, I think. Bad news with Oliver. We're riding, so he's new and he doesn't yet realize you have to really monitor your battery. Of course, I took him on a wild ride. He was just out for a little ride, and 30 miles later, he's up at the top of the mountain, running out of battery. He was about 18%. So I sent him back. He can make half of it without changing his battery, but there are some uphill sections after that. So you might be doing some walking. There's no cell phone coverage. So Oliver, I know you're probably going to watch this. Sorry about that, but as I tell people, adventures like this make memories that you never forget. So hopefully he lets me know that he made it down safe and writes me a little story. And if I can, I'll add it at the end of the video. I'll let you know what happened to him. Well, I'm just getting some food. Hopefully from here on, for me mostly it's going to be downhill. So I think I have at least 50 miles to go, maybe 60. But the last 10 miles is in civilization, so if worst case, I can get an Uber. We'll see. All right, I'll let you know. Well, I'll see you in a little while when I'm back on the road. Look at these views, guys. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm on the Angeles Crest Highway, which is a very scenic highway. It's found somewhere it was listed as one of the top 15 scenic highways in the United States. It was built between 1929 and 57, I think. It took a long time to make this because I guess it's very very rugged terrain, these mountains. And I've been wanting to do this for a long time. So cool to have a wheel that makes this possible. And up ahead are some tunnels. It's always fun to go through tunnels. Well, that was fun. All right, I'll talk to you another 10, 20 miles, something like that. See how I'm doing.
To the music, dangling to the beat, smiling distant strangers winking on my feet. Then I see the moonlight sparkling in your eyes. Oh, my body's frozen and my soul's on fire. Just follow me, baby, pulling at me with a foxy move. Gently come over. Bodies are both singing through the roof. I keep moving, can hear the way our hearts are singing through music. We get closer as the bass keep pushing. Our lips are nearing and our pulse is cruising. You feel them too, the inner vibes. Our keys are locked and our hearts go wild. Down the dark, feel my eyes, I lost the trace of my moonchild, of my moonchild, of my moonchild, of my moonchild. Shadows in the club, it's you I need to meet. Hypnotic buzzing in their eyes, letting at my feet. Down under a moonbeam, right before my eyes. I can see you smile again, pulling at my wire. You know I'm falling for your moonchild. Tonight I'm dreaming of the way you're moving. Right from the start, I waited till you smile. Oh baby, baby, please don't walk out on me again. You feel them too, the inner vibes. Our keys are locked and our hearts go wild. Down the dark, just feel my eyes. I lost trace of my moonchild, of my moonchild, of my moonchild.
I'm at, well, past the midway point. I'm at about 48 miles into the ride, and well up in the mountains still. I'm at 37% battery. Let's see if I throw up a little map that shows you where I'm at right now in terms of the total ride. I'm a little concerned. 30. I'd be paranoid if it was 37% of a normal wheel. But it means I still have quite a bit of juice left, I think. Not convinced I'm going to make it back to my truck. But I'm still hopeful I'll make it to civilization where I can get an Uber if I need to. The thing is, what's a little bit encouraging, I don't know if you can see this, but those zigzags down there, that tells me that's Cogswell Dam area, and it's in this general vicinity. That this was a few years ago. Had a adventure in the mountains, kind of got lost. There were a few of us. I had health problems, lack of energy, and it was a bad day. But Jeff, my longtime riding buddy, and one guy with the bucket truck, he escaped looking for help, and he was in this region over there, but he made his way up here in this general area, and he said he was at like 0 battery, and he was able to ride for 10-20 miles because of the downhill. So I'm hoping that's going to be my case here. I still got some more uphill. I've climbed 7,000 feet. That was a peak, a summit I reached. So it's a lot of climbing. When I'm going downhill, I've been going miles and miles and miles at just the batteries popping between 40 and 45%. But then when I get to the uphills, I lose battery. So we'll see how it goes. So 50 mile mark, I'll talk to you at the 60 to 70 mile mark, see how it's going.
I've been torn up in a heartache black. The moon, the sun's been pulling out edge of me, hoping light comes through. Baby, hold me like a night sky holds a mood. Silly colors rushing me, and some I can't undo. I hold my tongue to hide the things I can't deny. I've been cutting out these things in me to make me feel alright. I've tried all these things, just don't feel right. Baby, it's all for feeling like Blac Demarco. It's why I've been dimming down my sights. Baby, it's all for feeling like Blac Demarco.
Taking a break. I'm at 61 miles at 32% battery. So I think I'm going to make it. Got at least 20 miles to go. But on this wheel, I like to think of 32% battery is equating to 60+% on one of my other wheels. And I know from where I'm standing, those other wheels have no problem getting back at that kind of battery. I don't know if I can make it to my truck, but I can definitely make it to civilization, i.e. an Uber. So I'm gonna have another sandwich, get some more energy. I love this wheel. Climbed 8,300 feet so far, 8,300 feet, and 61 miles. If I can pull off this full loop, it's just going to be amazing. It never ends, because now that I've completed 80 miles in this kind of ride, which is so beautiful, what a day. Now I'm going to be thinking, when does 100? I can't wait. I got a 100-mile route to do. So for that, I'm going to need the Monster Pro. I'm hoping that's going to be even a longer range wheel. And then 5 years from now, I'll be saying, guys, I can't wait. Next week, the 200-mile wheel is coming in. Great times to be living. Hope you guys are enjoying your riding wherever you are in the world. All right, I'll let you know, talk to you maybe at 70 miles, see where I'm at.
Clueless when you're gone, but I'm tempted, trying not to make mistakes. I know I can. It's quiet and I can't stand still. Careful not to let myself Find it hard to turn off the emotion, but life has taught me well. Priorities change when your heart is bound. We're on the verge of losing our mind. Take the time to grow. It's the essence of it all. Unravel your fears, dry your tears. Know the universe always heals. Clueless when you're gone, but I'm
Well, I made it back to civilization. So there won't be any walking today, hopefully. I'm at 71 miles and 31% battery. I had some good regen for the last 10 plus miles. It was free. So now I have about 20 miles to get back to the truck on side streets. So it'll be flat land more or less, no regen. So hopefully I can do 20 miles in 30% battery. About 18 to 20 miles per hour. I'll get back to you in another 10 miles or so. Still looks like I may make it. I'm at 76.5 miles, approximately. Under load, I'm at 25% battery. And I have 13 more miles to go. I'm traveling about 18 miles an hour. That looks like what I'm maintaining. I don't want to run out of battery. And I don't know actually if UC World is calibrated to the wheel. Actually, it says 25% battery, but I have 84 volts on the wheel. 76 volts is 0. So I guess I'll find out a little bit later. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm at 83 miles and 15% battery. Except it's not 15% battery. UC lied to me. UC World lied to me. You know, I love his UC World app. Love it. But nothing's perfect. And the one thing I continually have harped upon is the battery percentage reporting. And I'm not the only one. You know, you want to have faith in the battery level that's being reported, particularly for a ride like this. For planning purposes, you know, it's off by at least 10% because I have my voltage display and I'm at 83 volts. 82 volts on this wheel is about 25%. You know, so I'm under load. I'm solid over 25%. UC World.
Right onto North 2nd Avenue.
UC World is saying closer to 15%. 10% difference. And 10%
on North 2nd Avenue for half a mile.
And 10% difference on a 3,200 watt-hour wheel is massive. So once I kind of realized that, it's okay, great. So I've been going 20, 22 miles an hour now, which is a bit nicer. So I'll have no issues making it. That means other guys, local guys getting the Sherman, they'll be able to do this ride too. Even though they have a few more donuts than me. They weigh a little bit more than me, but they'll be able to make this ride no problem. I look forward to that group ride. Maybe in a few weeks. All right, guys, I got 7 more miles to go. I'll talk to you when I'm closer. I made it, guys. Oh, I'm beat. What a ride. UC World says I'm at about 10%. And I'm close to, I'm 81, I'll say 81 volts. Pretty good. Pretty close to 25% left battery. Here we are. 2 bars. 2 bars on the display. And 81.3 volts. Very close to 25%. UC World says 11%. I hope you can fix that, Seba. In the meanwhile, I think I'll just depend on the battery, the voltage on the display. Let me just give you some stats on this ride. Okay. So 89.3 miles. I've been riding for 7 hours and 35 minutes. It says I've been moving for 5 hours and 35 minutes. I think I've taken 2 hours worth of breaks, but yeah, maybe combine it all. I did take a couple long lunch breaks. Average moving speed 16 miles per hour. Max speed 23 miles per hour. I climbed vertically 8,886 feet. Max elevation was 7,000 feet. Only with the Sherman could you do something like that with no charging. I mean, I was out in the middle of nowhere for a long time. Fortunately, it didn't break. Let's see. So I got 245 miles on this new control board. I probably have close to 800 miles on the Sherman, and I don't even own one yet. Mine comes in, I think, in Jason said within 10 days. That was, I think, yesterday. So right after I say goodbye, hopefully I'll stick in some additional information about Oliver, I think, if I remember his name, and I'll let you know what happened to him. Hopefully he made it. Has an interesting story to tell. All right, guys, until the next adventure, see you later.
Thank you.